Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back for some more GT4r. It is a rainy day out there, but we had another update, and that means the coke oven is now working. So we're getting creosote and charcoal. So I've just been bringing charcoal over here, needed in 4s to get their steel done. We're up to 3 steel, which will give me 2. So I need 3 more, and then we can make our saw. And then we can cut our plates out of blocks. The other change is to battery buffers. You now have battery buffer 4 and battery buffer 8. We didn't do the battery box that gives you only a 1 slot, but made this one basically the same recipe as what that one was. So really, unless you're doing like a ZPM or way up into the orbs and clusters and stuff, you really don't need a 1 slot box. So we figured 4 and 8 was good enough. I still think he should change this recipe here to use this one in it, because that's the way the battery buffers were, where you upgraded each one. So it technically should be like 2 extra chests, and then just, you know, the 8X wires is fine. Greg just did more chests and a circuit. But, you know, it's kind of fine like that. I just like the way to keep it more like GT4, where you upgraded them. That way, if you made a 4-tier, because we shouldn't have a recycler in here, or a disassembler in here that came in GT5. I don't know if we do. I actually need to check that, because you won't be able to get most of the stuff out of here. Just like there shouldn't be an arc furnace, which there isn't, and there shouldn't be a disassembler, which there actually is. Extractor and assembler to make a disassembler. I could see it being in here, so I guess that gives it less of a reason for if we can actually disassemble them back to the parts. But let's see, what else do we have in the changelog here? Almost all machines accept upgrades now, and he added recipes for the upgrades except for the overclocker. So we have an overclocker that has no recipe, but the transformer upgrade does, which is identical to the IC2 one. Steam upgrade, which is an assembler with a steam turbine and steel plates. So if you want to run everything on steam, you can. Less reason to do that because you don't have railcraft. That was kind of what this was for. And then the HV is in the assembler with a HV transformer and a transformer upgrade. And then the muffler upgrade to turn everything quiet. Let's see. And he was talking about the overclocker, not sure what to do with it because he doesn't have cooling cells, which was what these used. They used 3 of them. Or you could use, and that's going to be one of the things, was it potassium? I think it was potassium you used to make, it was sodium and potassium he might want to add those cooling cells, the NAC cooling cell, the helium cooling cell, I think it was, and the regular just for maybe just for the upgrades, or we add something. We don't have cells in here, do we? Oh, we do. We have tin cells. Okay, well then we can just use, if he can do tin cells with something in them, we could just use tin water cells. Because the only thing a cooling cell was a tin water cell with more tin around it. So we could literally just do tin water cells if he can make it. Because I know he doesn't have meta data in here anymore. So I don't know if he can do that or not. But if you guys have any other ideas on what to do for overclockers, we could always be dumb with it and just put in a clock. That's what a lot of mods do, but I find that stupid to use a clock for an overclocker. If you don't find it dumb, let me know. We could always do that for the overclocker. Like 3 clocks, a circuit, and 2 wires or something. I don't know. But anyways, that is what we have for our upgrade. And now I am just in the, not for our upgrade, for our, really? You had to blow my door off again? Thought I was back far enough. Always wanting to blow my doors up. I also messed up my roof. Excuse me. That's really gonna blow up my door. Grr. I got one door back. I'll have to make another one. I should have one in here somewhere. But man, they are messing up all my shit. Dude, seriously, back up out my house. I need those. I don't have another door. Make another door. These guys won't stop walking in the place. Need to get some better stone down here. They won't blow up quite so bad. Alright, put in the doors. Now I got 2 extras for next time it happens. Apparently I've got another drowned out here. There are always drowns out here. Anyways, I'm going to start getting stuff around for making the saw so we can start cutting stuff. I'm probably going to spend a bit more time harvesting clay. I've been up and down this river all over getting clay, but I'm probably going to get some more. That way I can make a couple more coke ovens and probably another blast furnace. The coke oven is keeping up well, but the blast furnace is not. The blast furnace doesn't make steel quite that fast. So unless I'm going to kind of hang out and let the game run, I'm going to have to make a couple more blast furnaces. And it's always kind of nice having extra blast furnaces because they can make steel. So even when you get the electric blast furnace, you can use the electric one for aluminum and stuff like that, and just use these for making your steel. So I'm probably going to make a few more of them. Oh, there you are. Annoying freak. There, you're dead. Let's go take a nap. Get those guys to stop showing up. Alright. Had a quick little nap. Gotta love Bear Core. Can't sleep through the night, but you can take a quick rest. Turn off the annoying ones. Alright, so there's my fourth one. I need 2 more steel, so give me a bit. I'm going to fix my wall here and get the stuff ready to make a saw. And I'll be back with you in just a bit. Alright, I am back. So, I found out with the cutter that we can either make the steel one or the bronze one. And the only thing it's going to cost us is 4 extra steel plates, because it still uses a iron hull, not a steel hull. I do want to check the... Okay, so that's exactly the same there. This should definitely be steel gears, not bronze gears, in the macerator. Steel compressor. See, that's got a steel gear in it. Alright, so we have 12 steel. And after I get done sneezing all over my monitor, we'll get them compressed up, turned into plates. There is our first 4. That'll take care of our buzzsaw. And there's our second 4. Now, the one thing about the buzzsaw is I need wire cutters. We do not yet have wire cutters. We have the hammer, the wrench, the file. So we're going to need 3 plates and a screw. We're going to go ahead and use these. Actually, we could do wrought iron. We have the plates. I need a wrought iron to give us the rod that I need for the screw. So get that on in there. And I'm working on making more bricks for making more blast furnaces. Already got a bunch of bricks in here going. Alright, so let's get a file. Turn that into... I never get this in the right place. Where in the hell does he have it on this one? There we go. And then we need a saw. Cut that into 2 of these. And then that into the screw. So then we put the screw there. That there. And then we need a hammer, file, screwdriver. And there's our cutters. So now we can do this, which needs to be like that. And this thing is going to keep bitching because apparently I don't have enough steam over here. Cut that off for the moment. Alright, so the blade like that. There's our blade. And then I forgot the pistons. Pistons done. We can use bronze for that. Alright, so now we can make our steam cutter. Which, other than a sifter, this is going to be our last machine for the steam age, so I'm just going to put it here on the end. We are going to have to get water in here, and now we can cut up a full block of metal in here. It's going to take 72 seconds to run. It's going to be long, but we can do our stuff ingot for ingot. I do hate the fact that it is allowed to be done in the crafting table. It should take the compressor to compress it up. It's only a 9-second recipe. That's one of the big things I liked about GT4. I think GT5 did the same. I actually thought that made a lot of sense. We need some pipes. And I gotta remember, is it this way? How many are we putting in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'll make about 9 of them. One thing that is missing is the wood. We don't have wood cutting in there, which we didn't have in GT4 because we didn't have this machine at this level, but I think it should be. I think this is a good idea to change over to. That is a regular one. You can just run that like this. And there we go. We should now be getting water in there. We're going to make sure that the output is on this side. Why is water not going in? There's definitely water right there. Let's try the side. See if for some reason it won't let it in the bottom. Connect that back up so this can start running again since we're filling up over there. And that'll also fill our steam, which is going in that slot, which is the one the water is supposed to go in. So that may be the issue. He may have to fix the slots. But we've got it made at least. And so I will be back with you guys in the next one. Hopefully he has, well, I should say probably when he has that fixed. We will be back, and I should have enough to make us another blast furnace so we can get steel faster. But with that, I will see you guys next time.